What's up guys, it's Juan. Today we'll be doing a bit of a review on the Phantom 4 Advanced Plus. Is it still worth it in 2019? Let's find out. Okay, so let's start off with the build quality on this drone. So essentially you're going to be getting a sturdy build on this, so definitely no concerns as far as that's concerned. It's a bit of a hard plastic finish, most of the scratch resistant, so excellent on that. The only thing that I'm not crazy about more so is going to be the fact that it's a little on the bigger side. So if you're a travel vlogger, traveler, just like going on vacations in general, who doesn't? It's going to be a little on the bigger side. So it's essentially a second carry-on, so definitely take that into account when you're putting it in the case, taking it with you, and so on. So you'll be getting 4 obstacle avoidance sensors. You'll be getting 2 at the front here on the leg, so it'll be this one, that one right there, and then 2 at the bottom as well. So it'll be 1 right here and 1 right there. So these are great for avoiding trees, large branches, obstacles in general, things of that nature. And I have to say, for the most part, it does do a good job. On occasion, you'll miss smaller branches, twigs, leaves, and whatnot, but for the most part, it does an excellent job as far as that. So on the side of the drone here, you do get the micro SD slot right there. So drop in 128 gigabytes, drop a terabyte if you want in there, depending on how much you're shooting, of course. Now I do have to admit those 4K clips do eat up a lot of storage, so dropping in a terabyte would absolutely be more than enough actually. So alongside that, you'll actually find the micro USB slot. That's essentially used for transferring data in between the drone to the controller, or whatever else you might need to use it for. So along with the drone, you do get this included gimbal holder cover, so to speak. So this is great as far as protecting the gimbal when traveling. It keeps it from moving around and just damaging the gimbal in general. So definitely a cool little accessory to always kind of keep in hand when you are traveling. You can just pretty much just pop it on as such, and it basically just clips onto the actual drone itself, holding onto both legs, and that's it. And of course, on the back of the drone, you're going to be getting the battery here. Battery life is going to be pretty solid on this drone. You're going to be getting approximately 30 minutes flight time. Of course, that will vary depending on how you fly the drone, whether you're flying it a little more aggressively, such as in sport mode, or if you're flying it normally, you'll probably get a little closer to that 30-minute mark, but of course that is going to be a little bit of a variance as far as that's concerned. So due to the flight time being a little on the shorter side, with it only being 30 minutes if you're flying it a little slower, so to speak, and a little easier, you probably are better off getting multiple batteries. I'd recommend at least another one. If you can afford a couple more, maybe pick up 2. So the case itself is actually built to support 2 extra batteries, so you can drop in the battery on the drone and then 2 more replacement batteries. So that is definitely something handy to have if you can afford that, of course. Alright, so mentioning the 4K again, you can shoot 4K at 60 FPS, which is going to be great for slow-mo. Now if you do want that buttery smooth slow-mo though, you can drop the resolution down just a bit, down to 1080, and shoot at 120 frames per second. So if you are looking for that specific shot, that buttery smooth shot, 120 is what you will be looking for. So this will be the Plus version, so the model that comes with the built-in 1080p resolution touchscreen, so much more convenient than having to carry on a tablet or your smartphone. So you can pretty much just tilt this down when you're done. If you want to use it again, tilt it back up. Touchscreen is there. You can configure the settings off of the touchscreen for the drone and such, so definitely much more convenient. For the controller, you're going to get quite the layout as far as buttons and controls. You're going to be getting a record button on left. For video, you're going to be getting a shutter button on the right for photo. You'll be getting a knob for tilting the gimbal camera up and down, a flight mode switch for priority, sport, and altitude flight modes. Personally, I shoot at priority. That just tends to be the most well-rounded flight mode for me personally. You're basically just going to be getting a bit of a better connection with the Pro version over the Advanced version, which the Advanced version already has great connection, even with obstruction. So not necessarily gaining a whole lot, especially given the price hike on that. And you are also getting a few more obstacle avoidance sensors, which, as a disclaimer, you can't really use during normal flight. You can really only use them in the beginner mode. So definitely something to take into account, given that you can't even really use them to begin with. Alright, and for those of you still watching the video, thank you. And yes, before anyone points it out, I did forget to shoot this last scene before getting this haircut. That's on me. Anyways guys, if you liked the video, you know what to do. Smash that like button, comment below if you do have any more questions regarding the Phantom 4 Advanced Plus drone. I will do my very best to try to answer those and be helpful. Guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch you next time.